I have no idea what kind of McFuckery that GoPro and GoPro Quick app, GoPro 10 camera and the GoPro Quick app have going on here. But I'm at home and I've got a good connection on my phone, as you can see, and I have a robust piece of equipment here running my wireless network here, which I'm connected to both from the phone and the camera's point of view, and from my PC's point of view, and from my TV's point of view, and from my Raspberry Pi's point of view. All the technology that I'm consuming in this household varies various forms of wireless connectivity. So yeah, I just don't get it though. That's 2 times, about 5 minutes, 6 minutes, and this last one was 8 minutes. I was in the stream and it kicked me offline again. It said lost connection. And as you can see, the phone is right here in my hand or here on the table, and I'm just walking around this perimeter here. I stepped to the door, I walked like there, that's my 1 gigabyte Wi-Fi connection router. I'm looking outside at the weather. 5, 6. Wow. There's some wanky stuff going on with my tech here. Windows 11 is misbehaving. Anyways, I was gonna click on my live stream. That's 4, 5, 6. I can't click on it. What in the heaven's gate is going on? Okay, let's click on the live link here. Maybe I'm not even live. Oh, what the? That's weird. It shows me being live on YouTube, which is what I am here. Do I have to refresh my page here? Technology Ineptitude. No, it only shows the one. Take 2. There it is. Take 2. Okay. What in the heaven's gate is going on? So yeah, we're having some nice weather. The tree branches are coming down and crashing on the sheds of the neighbor's house. It's raining now. It was freezing rain earlier. I guess it's melting. The temperature is going up. Is somebody messing around with me and my camera here? I find this camera annoying though. What do I mean by annoying? Well, I'm annoyed by the sounds I hear on my TV right now. Intel Optane, he's showing off what you can do with the Intel Optane drives. Newegg has this very, I've got one in my shopping cart already. But yeah, this is, you can hear the rumbling and grumblings. It's thundering and lightning out here as well. Lots of drama weather-wise in Eastern Ontario. My live stream is still going. See, it's at 4 minutes and 46 seconds. My phone has now left the table. but this has some nice features built in. It is a PCI 3 by 4 lanes, 118 gigs, 2280 form factor, M2 slot. It is a gem of a drive, but it's not your typical SSD. It's good if you want to set up basically a network storage device, apparently, and these things will reference your network a lot faster, used in conjunction with the network area storage devices, but not by itself. Typically in a server would work really well. Anyways, but yeah, it's a bit of technology. It looks exciting, and I'm interested in getting one at least, just to have it. I think that it could be of some future benefit for one of my Raspberry Pi projects. I'd like to incorporate that into my tech. So yeah, every time I touch this camera, I just did it again. And before I went live, I touched this camera and it would switch to time lapse, or it would switch to photo mode, or it would go into to view video, or it would go to the settings. Every time I go and I'd reach for the camera, and I would touch it, and something would happen. When the screen goes off into the sleep mode, I touch the camera and it wakes the screens up again. If the screens are on like they are now, and I pick up the camera, something will happen to the settings. And I have to learn how to pick up this GoPro camera, but it's not intuitively protected, let's say, from what you're supposed to be doing, and that's holding this camera, or I guess, you know, the issue with this camera, it's an action camera, it's supposed to be mounted. It's supposed to be mounted, and it's not supposed to be touched, I guess, with human hands. Like me, I'm mauling this camera. I'm semi in love with it, my technology. I have a relationship with my technology. I have come to love to hate my technology, but overall it's okay. You know, I have a new Google Pixel 7 Pro phone. I have a nice camera. I have you know, a remote control. I like technology. What can I say? In this day of wireless technology, you know, wireless devices, I still am rocking a corded mouse and a corded keyboard that's hardwired into my PC, which is wirelessly connected to my network. There are applications for wired technology in today's day and age with modern tech. Some things I'm still curious about, like this camera, for example, should be able to do what the GoPro does. And it does kind of, sort of, like, but you have to plug in an HDMI cable into this and then plug it into your device and access it that way. However, with the GoPro, you can just unplug it and go through a Wi-Fi connection or Bluetooth and make those connections and stream. So I think that the tech should be built into all devices, not half-heartedly, but full-heartedly. So I'm just playing around here because I want to make some 9 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock of this stream. I think it's working. Is it going to shut me down? Is somebody sitting there watching my video and sending a hack, a bit of coding to me to bump me offline? I am conspiracy theorish that way. Sometimes I think people are hacking me. Got a couple of online accounts with different vendors, for example. And I think there's something up with every time I come online, they can see that I'm online, and somehow, some way, something happens to my PC, and I have to reboot it, etc. It's like I got a virus, but I don't have a virus, but I do have a virus, but I don't have a virus, because I think it's somebody who's being malicious. It's like a one-time hit. They send it. Ping, like a ping pong ball, ping, but it never comes back, or it never goes back, it just stays. I don't know. Yeah, the ice storm of 2023. It's not a big one, but it is. I'm hearing sounds again that are ice storm related. Because it's melting, so the ice is falling off of the surfaces that it was frozen to, and it makes noise. Makes noise outside. Inside you can hear it because it's loud and noisy. Oh, the neighbors are getting home. Yeah, it's a little icy. Not too bad. A little bit of ice never hurt anybody. Unless it crashed on your head, I guess. Oh my gosh, do I really look like that? I can't wait. I'm gonna have to get some dental work done. My teeth. Fuck. I should take some of that. I should sell all my technology and go buy myself some new choppers, eh? Get them bottom teeth fixed. I've asked the dentist. They told me there's nothing they can do about it until they fall out, basically. Maybe I can do something then, but good. I'm just checking out the video. I'm watching myself on YouTube and I look good. I don't look good. I look like the person I look like. Good, bad, indifferent. So nothing's happening to the stream. It's still online, which is basically what I'm trying to do here. I'm just filling in empty air. Yeah, empty air is ticking away. I'll have to go back to my YouTube channel and do some editing and erase some of these live feeds because they're basically worthless, nattering about nothing. I originally wanted to set up the GoPro outside for the storm today as it was rolling through town, or set up the GoPro camera to do not slow motion, but I'm forgetting all of these terms for these programs that do these features that are built into these cameras. Time lapse. There it is. It's time lapse. But they have a couple of different modes that you can select from the GoPro camera. Now, I've unplugged my GoPro camera with the intent that I was going to unplug the power supply. So yeah, I wanted to talk a little bit about power issues that I'm having with my devices. Look at this, it still shows me at 99%. I don't know if you can see that. but I'm still at 99% battery life of this phone. My GoPro, on the other hand, with the battery that comes with the GoPro 10 originally, now you can buy the Endura battery from GoPro. They must have realized that their battery was weak, and now it comes as a standard battery with the GoPro 11, but if you want it for the GoPro 10, you're gonna have to buy it separately. Okay, so yeah, the Enduro. It's not a lot of money, but the point is like it was like the codec for me for my video. Oh my god, that was a nightmare with GoPro. Back and forth emails, support department, pictures, so on and so forth. It was like, oh my goodness, what kind of nonsense is this? Finally came to the conclusion that the GoPro camera was a piece of garbage, junk, couldn't use it. I had it sitting here beside my PC, right there. Right now it's sitting on top of my fan. Well, it was sitting right there, right here, where my pens are residing. I keep that GoPro camera sitting there, sat there for 1 year, unused. I tried to use it. I took a few still pictures. I took a couple of videos last winter, and I could only view them on the GoPro. I couldn't see them on my PC or my computer. My Windows 11, with a brand new motherboard just bought, like everything's brand spanking new. The technology's so new, it's newer than the GoPro 10 camera, but not really compatible. It is, should be, should have been, wasn't, missing a video codec. How much? 99 cents. A 99-cent video codec that GoPro does not include with their software package when you buy the GoPro camera. They would rather let you suffer. Actually, I don't think it's suffering. I think it's a ploy. I think it's a little again, my conspiracy mind is going off here. But it's almost like it's conscientiously done so that you subscribe to their services, their online cloud and stuff, because they offer all these features that come with the cloud's subscription. And I never wanted to have the subscription. I just wanted to use the camera, grab the files off the camera, put it on my PC, do my own video editing using whatever software. And it turned into a big issue with me. And again, like I said, the surfer dudes at GoPro there, I had to communicate with them, interact, send them files, talk to them on the phone, email communications to find out how or why my files aren't working on my computer. Well, long story short, I found out what the video codec was. It's an HEVC codec, and it's I don't even remember if it's 265 or 264. I'm going to say it's 265 because this camera does shoot in 265. But the compatibility issues. So anyways, I actually had to go to Microsoft, because I got Windows 11 on PC. I had to go to Microsoft's website, store, front, and download it from there. It was $1.29 with the GST, the tax here in Canada. I had to pay the extra. It's not 99 cents plus tax. It's the increase in the Canadian dollar plus the tax on top of that. The duty. I had to pay the duty, the exchange rate on the dollar from America to Canadian. Anyways, that is annoying though. Like, I would have, same with Windows, Microsoft, Bill Gates there, fool. Like, my Windows 11 CD that I purchased, paid $200 for, Windows 11 Pro 64-bit, Why could that not have included the 99-cent Kodak? I would have been happy to pay the full if it was $199.99, I would have paid the extra 99 cents. You could have made it $201.99. I would have been happy to pay that extra dollar bill. Like, seriously, you forced me to go back to your storefront after embarrassing myself with GoPro people trying to figure out what's wrong with their camera, but in fact it was Microsoft who had the Kodak missing from the software that was needed for me to view the videos and edit them on my PC. Windows based 11, latest and greatest, MSI 6 Z690, DDR5 RAM, all the latest greatest technology, SSDs, so on and so forth, M.2 SSDs, black, Western Digital black. Like, seriously, man, you're messing around with me here. Don't like that. And I embrace technology, and if you're gonna nickel and dime me for a 99-cent video Kodak that's not included with the software so that the user can have a positive experience, intuitive positive experience, without having this kind of a glitch or a hiccup suggesting to the user that that something's amiss here, and yeah. So back to the original conversation, I wanted to talk about powering up your GoPro camera. This is not what comes with the GoPro camera, by the way. This is what came with my telephone. No, this is what came with my Fuji. The Fuji here. Yeah, that's what came with this camera. It came with a robust battery charger. The GoPro camera came with a USB wire. I don't even have that wire, I put it away. A piece of USB cabling so that you can plug it into a charger of your own. A USB type A charger. And if you want fast charging, you know, you got those concerns and issues as well. But this is what GoPro gave you for battery charging, which, you know, if you got a battery bank, you could use this to charge up your battery in a cinch if you were out and about. Ooh, flickering power, flickering power, flickering lights. There it goes again. We're flickering lights. We could lose our stream. We could lose our connections. Nothing's been interrupted though, but the power could go off. There's a lot of ice. There's a lot of ice. I'm surprised the power didn't go off earlier. It's exciting. It's exciting. So here's the issue with the power. I unplugged. I had this plugged into the GoPro camera. It's very, very short, rigid cord. And every time I wanted to put the camera down on a surface, like here in front of me on top of my PC, and when this was plugged in, it would turn the camera sideways, and or it fell down a couple of times when I was trying to set this up. Very annoyed and frustrated with this. I just unplugged it, but when I unplug it, the battery on this GoPro, and that's why I lost my stream a while earlier today, because I lost power on the camera, because the batteries do not last very long. These are the batteries that you can get with your GoPro camera. Oh God, I was gonna say, why is Amazon coming up? There's the Enduro batteries. I don't even see the other batteries anymore. Oh, there we go, Hero 8. Yeah, I don't even think they sell the other batteries anymore. Here's the Hero 10 black Enduro dual battery charger plus Enduro batteries, Enduro rechargeable battery pack. Yeah, you don't even get a chance to buy the other batteries anymore. That's how garbage they are. But yeah, this is the one here that you want to get. The charger that goes with it, you're forced to buy it. Charge to so here again, here comes the extra that you have to pay to get the battery charger so that you can buy the batteries to put into the battery charger. The charger is more expensive than the batteries. Like, what the hell? These batteries will charge through the USB connection on the camera itself. Are you prepared to put camera batteries into the camera battery bay, opening and closing the bomb bay doors on the side of this camera so that you can charge a battery? And how long is one of these going to take to charge? It could be a 5-hour charge, it could be a 2-hour charge. I try not to let this camera battery drop down too low on its charge, because I guess you're hearing that repeating, and I don't think you want to hear that repeating. I'm going to turn down the volume. I didn't realize that. I apologize to myself and to my viewers if there are any, which there aren't, which is okay. I'm okay with that. I'm going to listen to some chanting in the background. That I don't mind playing in the background. This is my YouTube stream here. It's in a low resolution playback on the screen, but I am broadcasting in 1080p, and it does look a lot clearer if you click on to 1080p. I am broadcasting in 5,000 kilobits a second, which is very robust for a wireless connection to the Wi-Fi network here at home. I get 2,500 kilobits per second when I am streaming using my smart device as a tethered hotspot through my carrier's network. So technology does work, and when it is working, it works great. I'm going to eject my it's currently in use. It says it's currently in use. This device right here is currently in use. I'm trying to eject it so that I can plug in my GoPro cable here and then plug it into the phone or the camera so I can power this back up before the charge runs down. This is at 97%. As you can see, only 3% has disappeared off of this phone's power supply. The battery on this GoPro camera, though, I bet you it's already down to 50% or less. And I've had it on now for about half an hour. So can I see that on the phone when I click on the screen? I touch the screen. Yeah, it's down to 45%. It's down to 45% already. 45%, 45. So I got to get this plugged in, because the lower the charge is, the longer it takes for me to plug in and charge it through this cable through the phone, making this phone not wireless anymore. The only way this phone this camera can stay wireless is if I take the power bank that I showed you and plug this into the power bank and supply the power with the bomb bay door open and exposed to the elements, potentially for the battery to fall out when you're doing whatever business you're doing. I know they have mods you can attach to the camera. That's a cage that wraps around it that allows you to plug the USB cable on the outside, but that is not a solution for wireless connectivity. Anyways, it's something to behold. I tell you, it's something to behold. Okay, so since this device is not removable through the means provided, I'm just going to pull this USB out and run the gamut, the danger of potentially damaging the drive, making it unusable, you know, damage, whatever. So here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. Damaged, broken, garbage now. Throw it away. Just don't even look. Just throw it away. It's no good anymore. Okay, gonna plug in the USB-A type connector right here. USB-A, male to female. You are now husband and wife. You may now kiss the bride. I hear some more crunchy sounds outside. Maybe more ice is falling down. So I gotta open up the bomb bay door. Hopefully not disconnecting the battery. Oh, there it is. It's open. I just opened it. I'll show you. I can remove it. See, I just removed it. That's the little bomb bay door. And I'm feeling the battery, and it's actually feeling quite warm. I'm surprised that it's generating heat. But I guess it would be. Okay, here we go. Here goes nuts and honey. I'm going to plug that into the and I heard the bling telling me that it's connected to on my computer. What's it connected to on my computer? Well, let's see if it comes up as a connected device. Nope, it's not. It is not recognized on my PC, but it acknowledged that it was plugged in, so I'm assuming it's going to be a power connection notification. Okay, everything is going good. Everything is going good. Wow. It's surprising. When it works, it wants to work. So I've got it plugged in now. Here's the wire. It's wrapped around the phone here a couple of times. Anyways, you can see here the other side, the other end of it. It's twisted like a sister. Okay, now we've got it sitting on top of the computer, precariously balanced here. Precariously balanced. So I move in closer to the frame, belly up to the table here. This was the case that the GoPro camera came in. It's a zippered case. It's actually pretty good. I like, this is one of the few things that I liked when I got my GoPro 10, when I bought it originally. I opened this up and the GoPro was inside of this, and I realized that this was a case, and I'm like, that's a nice little case. It's got a nice little pocket on the front with an elastic mesh type holder thing. Keeps your, I put my SD cards, my micro SD cards there. It has a generous bay of for storing your things, stuff, cabling, batteries, USB flash drives, SD cards, backup batteries, GoPro accessory items for mounting, miniature tripods, I don't know, just a variety of things. Lens cap, headphones for listening to playback of, in this case the GoPro does not have a plug-in for headphone jack like this, which is fine. They don't even have a plug-in for a microphone, which is annoying. However, their solution with their external microphone adapter is absolutely trash. Oh, there, look at me making all these facial expressions. It's ridiculous that I have so many different facial expressions. I should just keep it single. Just, you know, like a robot. AI, you know, the way people want us to be. One race, one sex, one unified human person, unicorn, able to procreate on your own. That's, yeah. So this is that little box, and it's a nice little case for the GoPro camera. I want to give them a thumbs up, 2 thumbs up. They actually came up with a good idea, and in this case is that idea. I hope the GoPro 11 comes with a case as well. I guess it does. I'm assuming it does. This is the Bombay door. If you don't want to lose your GoPro things and accessories, put them in your little case that came with the camera, because it's very handy and it will protect your stuff. A handy little accessory item that you may or may not want to have with you could be a card reader for your micro SD card. If you can't transfer your files from your GoPro camera to your PC or to your smart device, when I'm live streaming through the GoPro software GoPro Quick, there's an option for the files that are being recorded from the GoPro to this phone on the SD card, as far as I know. I haven't looked at the file format yet. I hope it's in a usable file format and not some proprietary GoPro.gpx file or something like that. That would be annoying, because if that's the case, then I don't want to have a file saved to my SD card. Thank you very much, GoPro. Thank you. But I haven't referenced that yet, and I would have to look on my phone. I'll have to plug it into the PC through a USB-C connector into my PC's USB-A type connector. Doesn't matter. We're going to get to a standard someday, a format. This power adapter here, I like it. It's just, I told you earlier how rigid the cabling is. The camera wants to move and do whatever it wants to do with this cable being very influential on its movement. I do like the fact, though, it's USB-C, and it's USB-C on both ends, so you can't go wrong whichever way you plug it in, or whatever device you plug in, as long as it's USB-C. This is a high-speed adapter, not adapter, but fast charger. It's a fast charger, and I think it's interchangeable. You can change the plug on the front here to a different country. There's a little clip here that allows you to unmount this and put a different plug on the end of it, so you can charge it anywhere around the world. GoPro camera, that would be a handy option to have. This does work for charging my GoPro camera. I do charge my GoPro camera with this when I put it down somewhere in a safe place and just have the charger plugged into the wall. This is my power center over here. Now that I'm hardwired to the computer, it's hard for me to move around freely, but I still can, as long as I'm careful. This is my power center here on top of my subwoofer. I usually bring my devices here to charge my batteries through, different means here. I have a dual charger set up. These speakers, there's another charger right here. The speaker sits on top of the charger, and it charges that way. And now I just need a charger, a fast charger that I can set up so I can charge my devices wirelessly without the cabling. That will be my next trick to set up for my technology and my devices to be charged up wirelessly. The fire department's here. I just heard them go by. Or the siren. They're going somewhere. They're going somewhere. I'm just trying to ravel up my wire again. See how it's coiled up here? I'm trying to coil it up so it's neat and tidy, and it doesn't strain my camera when I set it up. Oh, look at that. See? Look, everything can go bad and wrong with this camera. It does. You drop it, you can't mount it. Look at that. I'm trying to mount it and it's twisting again. Oh gosh. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. What a bunch of oh, getting my fingers stuck in the fans. That's me. I get that. I get that. But boy, oh boy, it should not be so difficult. Where's that tripod? I can't use it. There's not a mount on my camera. I have to buy, I paid for the video codec. I pay for the accessory items to use the camera so I can mount it, which is this camera here. This camera here came with a 1/4 mount so that I can mount it to my tripod. This is from my tripod, and it connects to the tripod with, it's just a standard. And GoPro has these little finger things. I think, I don't even know, but does the DJI camera come with the 1/4 mounts? I think so. And the other action cameras, I'm not sure, but I don't understand. GoPro is forcing you again to buy their proprietary brand of stuff. In this case, you want to mount it to different types of mounts, but all of these mounts, they could still sell all of these mounts at shoulder straps, chest mount, helmet mount, suction cups, you name it, clamp devices. You could sell all of that stuff still with your GoPro name on it. But make it so there's a compatibility so that other people can use your thing without having to buy everything. You know, you make that chest mount so that you use a 1/4 adapter. So let's say you want to connect a different kind of camera to your GoPro chest mount. Well, you should be able to do that if you had a 1/4 mount. You know, this stuff's not rocket science. But I don't like the way that they try to make their money by selling you accessory items so that you can actually use your camera in a functional manner. If you want to do something useful, it's to make the bottom of this camera with the fingers have the 1/4 hole in the center of those fingers, and make it so that you can mount a device using not using the fingers. That's all I'm going to say about that. All right? Because obviously my ramblings are not worth listening to. Nobody's looking at my screen. I'm not building my channel. My YouTube channel is not getting built with the content that I'm providing. I need to have some content. I need a format that's going to work. I am Glazer Man. Looks like the ice storm is over. Things are melting. People want to get out and shop. I see a lot of cars on the road now. I'm eating a bun. These are good. They're like a chocolate with a cream center, individually wrapped for your enjoyment and pleasure. You can watch me eat it. This is what it looks like. This is really good. This is really good. I guess I'm not tall enough Yummy. That means I would have to tip that. Oh boy. All those little movements, they're not little movements, they're jerky, chunky. There's no finesse with this GoPro. That little screw clamp there, and that hinge type whatever it is, clippy thing that you have a helmet mount that doesn't sit on a helmet with no confidence, thinking that it's going to work, and your GoPro camera is going to fall off first time you use it. No, thank you. You need a mechanical fastener of some kind. GoPro. That 1/4-20 mount. Better get your pro team of surfer dudes working on that. You can see the look on my face, hey, how disgusted I am when I start